You're gonna be under arrest.
For what?
For not listening to me.
I think the emergency is the video, somebody's videotaping.
And the shirt says, I believe, balls deep. He says his name is Captain Awesome.
Hey everybody, Oklahoma Community Watch here at the City Council in Lawton, Oklahoma, where we're trying to stop, what's it called again? What's it called again, guys? West Wind from opening up their zinc and everything else, what they're trying to do out here. But I want to show you guys something, the intimidation factor that the City of Lawton has done to try to keep people from stopping talking. Do you ever see this amount of law enforcement at any City Council meeting? I say not. Look, we got all these officers here. This is what you call people, the intimidation factor from the City of Lawton, which Lawton, if you guys do some research, people, Lawton is one of the most dangerous cities in Oklahoma. I think they rank 8th. So you got all these cops here at a City Council meeting. Look at all these people at the City Council meeting. But apparently there's no crime in Lawton. They've done everything. But I don't know, guys. I'm trying to keep myself professional here, but we'll see. All right.
Well, no, sir. According to Title 51, we can request it and review it here today. And if they deny us that is a misdemeanor crime, which under Title 22, we have the right to make a citizen's arrest.
Yeah, would you do that?
Title 51 violation is a misdemeanor crime. Up to a year in jail, $500 fine. We abide by the law, so yeah. I'm trying.
I only.
You guys know you're number 8 most dangerous city in Oklahoma, right? Lawton, and I mean, was the crime just taken care of today that y'all were able to come do this?
We had a full staff.
Here, right?
No, like on the street.
Yeah, but okay, this is what we do. We go get a public records request, see how many officers were here on their day off, see how much money they spent on this for extra security. Then we just keep getting everything, and for all that we get.
Curious, you know, I mean, number 8. And
then we give it. Then we send it to. Then we send it to Tulsa to our attorney at the federal office, and then we'll go from there, and then let them deal with it. We just get our information and collect what we can. Relax. They didn't expect that, huh?
No. Well, this is when me up for drive back. I was getting a little tired towards the end of that meeting. So
It's okay. We still got a lot to do around here before we go.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm Caitlin Gatlin. I'm the Communications and Marketing Manager.
Okay.
I came here to help in any way I can.
Okay, we're wanting to get review, actually, the contract for West Wind with the City of Lawton. And according to Title 51, you have to guarantee us the right between business hours to review said records.
Okay. What section is that? I would really like to read it before.
I mean, it's Oklahoma Title 51. I believe it's subsection 9. I mean, I could be wrong.
It's within that area.
Yeah.
Okay.
In violation of that is a misdemeanor crime, which, you know, under Title 22 Oklahoma State law, we have the right to do a citizen's arrest if it's a misdemeanor crime, if you guys deny us.
Oh, but usually what we do is get a law enforcement officer go request it. If you guys don't follow through, it's their responsibility to do the arrest. And that way it's in the crime.
Up to a year in jail, $500 fine.
Okay.
And usually we have law enforcement when we do that, so that way we don't have to do the citizen's arrest.
Right.
The crime was committed in front of an officer, a peace officer, and it is his duty or her duty to do the arrest and all that, and the paperwork and all that. And if then they don't, then we go to our attorneys, and then it comes bigger. But we try not to do that.
Sure. Would y'all mind if I pulled that up and read over it before?
No, go ahead. Title 51, Oklahoma Freedom of Information Act. And I know 7 is for law enforcement, like subsection 7. It may be even further down, maybe like 11 or 12, but it's access to records. It should be basically the title.
Okay.
If not, did you got a paper request so we could do
We do, it's online.
yeah, we don't do online. We want the paper you got.
Yeah, we like to do
I-
in person.
Okay, well, I can take,
Or, you know what, be even better? We have the right to give it to you verbally and
okay,
the information, and it's your responsibility to follow through.
okay.
And that's just like writing it down. Would you be willing to do that?
I really want to read over that.
No, I'm just talking, giving you the request what we want. You write down what we want, and then you contact us later with that information.
I would rather you guys.
Okay, then go ahead and, could you get us a form then?
Yes,
if
I
you
can
could-
absolutely get you guys.
Give us a
but-
form and then we'll let you go. We won't even waste our time because we
Yeah,
got
'cause we'll
these.
be back. I mean, we gotta head back. We got.
Don't worry where we gotta
Oh
go.
yeah, I know. We got
Do
trips. So.
you have a card or a contact?
No, we, just
We'd
go,
like
your
yours.
information and we
Okay,
could contact you guys and all
Let me
that.
go get you a business card.
Yes,
It's in
ma'am.
my office.
And can you get us a public record request?
Yes.
for that.
I'll
Okay, thank
go,
you.
I'll go run by the clerk's office and get that.
Just get 2 of them and that we could make copies on the
Yeah.
rest of that, please.
Okay, all
Okay,
right.
thank you.
I mean, isn't this the month of like freedom of information? I've seen a bunch of articles of like the Attorney General got a Freedom of Information award. You know.
Thank you
Is
for
that
your
this one
professionalism,
thing,
though.
and that award up there. Is that what they're talking about? Like, I'm guessing March is like.
Thank you for your professionalism. I appreciate it.
Yeah, and the one lady.
You know how
was
to-
in the
your de-escalation's
West Wind
pretty
church,
good.
She said you were good. She said you
He's
were
former
good.
military, he's a sergeant, he's harder.
So the councilman said that you were welcome to talk to him afterwards. Are you gonna
He left.
stay? Well, they had to go executive session.
How long are they gonna be here?
That part I don't know because executive session can go for a long, long time. And sometimes it could be a short time. But
So the executive session isn't open to the public?
No, that's when they go and talk all their
That's
stuff.
when they go talk to
It's still
you.
gotta be recorded. Under Oklahoma Open Meetings Act, any time that there's more than 3
Yeah.
council members or mayor and stuff together, it has to be on record.
okay.
Okay, well,
Just
we,
tell them, that's Open Meetings Act.
yeah, we can get the records later.
And
though,
you
yeah.
can call Anthony Sykes, Attorney General's office, me and him conversate quite a bit. And he's over open meetings and he'll tell you, like if there's any meeting with more than 3 members, it has to be on record. So if that's not on record, it's a violation. So, just so you know, look into it.
That's really what I wanted to know, is if they got the permits for all
That's
that.
what we're, yeah, with that. But what they're doing is they're gonna take a long time because they know we're here waiting. They're gonna wait it out
Yeah,
until
we've
we
been through it
leave.
before.
So let's just do the paperwork, get out of here, let these guys go bake their money instead of standing around not doing nothing. There's other things on the street that probably needs to be done.
Hey guys, Rogue Nation here with you today, and bringing you a story out of Lawton, Oklahoma. It's coming to us from this page, Oklahoma Community Watch, who I'm not sure when he joined YouTube, but he's got a little over almost 4,000 subscribers and 307 videos, so he's been at this for a little bit. And you see he's got his little mic there, Channel 9 mic in his hand. And this video that's coming to us today is about a couple of different things. One is the public records request, right? And we like to they like to play what I call the public records runaround, right? So they like to tell you that you have to, go only to certain people. You got to go to City Hall to get this information. You got to request it online. You have to request it in writing. You have to do this. You have to do that. So first and foremost, let me say A+ to these guys here in this video that went out and did these public record requests. When I started doing YouTube activism, there wasn't a whole lot of us out there doing it. Today, there's probably triple the amount of people that are out there actually with a camera, with their questions, who are, versed on the laws that apply to them and what they're doing. So kudos to everybody that's out there now doing this kind of activity. Once my probation is over, I will be out in full strength, and it's going to be not so good for tyrants. But we still have a little bit of time left on probation, and you know, of course, my court case is ongoing, and we'll you know, keep everybody up to date on that as far as all that goes. But it just, you know, warmed my heart to see, you know, more and more people every day. I get on YouTube, I see more and more people that are picking up the cameras, that are, you know, recording their government, you know, even if they're not, you know, auditors or community watchers like this gentleman is. There's just so many more people that are picking up their cameras and recording their interaction, because let's face it, without this evidence, you know, a lot of us could be in much more trouble than what they try to already handle, you know, handle us. So yeah, you know, and the other part, I guess, of the video that I wanted to discuss was the intimidation factor, right? So they were at a public meeting. It was obviously a hotly contested topic. Sounded like it has something to do with a company mining zinc or some other, you know, minerals in a local community, which of course would bring toxic runoff and, you know, all kinds of other stuff for, you know, 50 cents cheaper on your cell phone. But the level of intimidation that the city went through with all of the officers that were stationed at this meeting, which is what, you know, the guy asked in the video, you know, when do you ever see intimidation like that? And I can say that the only time I see intimidation like that at city hall meetings is when auditors or cop watchers and folks that are upset with the situation, you know, a hotly contested topic. That's the only times I see that many officers there, and it is there for intimidation. It's there, you know, they say to keep the peace, but really it's to keep you in line, right? So if you, you know, curse or, you know, yell and hurt one of the council members' feelings, you know, it's so they can have a large number of people removed from that, you know, incident. So definitely thanks for watching that, guys. Thanks for listening to me. I think I'm going to start doing my breakdowns at the end, so I can start going over, you know, the legal issues and stuff in the videos with you folks, so we can grow together, you know, and include case law and stuff like that. Now for this, for Oklahoma, they said it was Title 51 for the Public Records Act, but you know, before you begin this activity, you always want to look up your local laws, and not just your local laws, but specifically for public records requests. A lot of the information on what you can do is found in the case law, right? So look up the case law in your state for public records statute, and you'll find, you know, that the courts have gone over a lot of stuff that you can or can't do. Like half the stuff that I say for my public records request in Florida, that doesn't come from the actual statute, but from actual case law that has been decided about the statute. Like the fact that it can be made anonymously is not in the statutes, it's in the case law. And, you know, the fact that they, you know, just different certain things. I can't think of one right off the top of my head now, except for the anonymous one, but there's a lot of stuff in the case law that's not in the statute to help better understand it. You know, like for another example would be a private company handling public business, like the Salvation Army case that I worked on when I first got started doing this. You could find that in my playlist. It was a private company handling public business, and you know, they were absolutely required to hand over public records, and that was decided in case law, not the statute. So definitely look at your state statutes dealing with this kind of stuff. Again, shout out to Oklahoma Community Watch for hosting the video. I got a kick out of it. You know, I love to see this stuff going on everywhere. I want to see it more. I want to wake up every day and see 10 new folks out there questioning their government. All right, we got a lot of good stuff coming your way. We'll get on it, guys. We'll see you on the next one. All right, thanks.